Guys, what's going on? Thought I'd talk about today's zero DTE SPX income spreads. Before we get into that, if you don't know who I am, my name is Russell Barber. I've reviewed hundreds of alert services over the years, and I've co-founded several services, including this one called Zero DTE SPX Income Spread Service, and that's in conjunction with Phil and Lance from TechTraders.com. This is an interesting video today. Like, we are really starting to see some really interesting stuff going on. This is a chart of the VIX. Look at this over the last few days. We've started to see VIX really ramp up from about the third here. So from about here all the way up to from like the 20s, which is sort of acceptable, right? Like 20s is like but VIX all the way up to like 45 today, which made IWM alerts this morning, one of the other services that I help run, almost impossible to take any trades on. So we didn't trade in IWM alerts just because the price action and the volatility was just so high that it just made no sense whatsoever. Premiums on IWM options were really high. It was crazy. So we kind of gave that a miss. And instead, I wanted to talk about the trade that worked today really well. So if you're in IWM alerts, you might want to consider diversifying what you're doing and doing these amazing 92% win rate trades in the zero DTE SPX system, which are really, really easy to deal with, really easy to do. So let's take a look at SPX today. I marked up today's call credit spread right here. This is the landing page, so if you want to check this out, it's in the description below. 92% was the return on your entire account last year, so nearly doubled. 91% win rate. The main alert from Phil comes out at 10:40 Eastern time every single day, so you know when to expect it. And it absolutely blows away the performance of SPY and the Qs. The income spread stuff is in green here, and the red and black are SPY and Qs, so pretty amazing stuff. You can read more about it here, and the prices at the bottom as well. So definitely check that out for more information. Here is the Discord. It's very simple. There's a general chat channel, and then there's a couple of different channels. The main one being Phil Zero DTE. He keeps it really straightforward and easy. So here's today's alert. I'll zoom down here. Call credit spread at 10:41. Like I said, every Eastern time, 10:41 is when these come out. Very simple. You sell a call to open and you buy a call simultaneously to open. Or if it's a put credit spread, you buy and sell a put credit spread. Obviously, the market has been going down a lot, so call credit spreads make more sense because you want that value to stay below these strike prices if you're doing a call credit spread like this. So I marked it up visually like I always do for you guys that watch these videos regularly. These lines up here, hopefully you can see that. Zoom in a little bit. These are the two strike prices that I showed you right here. The sold call at 52.50 in red, and the bought call at 52.55 in green. This means the buying power you use is actually pretty small, which means your percentage win is very, very high. It's an order of 10 to 20%, depending on the outcome of the trade. Here's the time the trade was actually came out at 9:40 Central, which is my time, and I took profits really quickly here and a spike in the VIX. The price went away from these lines, which is what you want with these call credit spreads. You want the price to finish below and as far away as possible from these lines as possible. And I actually got out for almost full profit pretty quickly within 20-30 minutes there. You can see we did almost test these lines right here, but by the end of the day, we'd finished way below them and you got full profit on this particular trade. So, really nice trade again. Remember, for call credit spread, you want them to be below these lines by the close. And for a put credit spread, the lines are down here and you want them to be above that. And this one was the perfect example. A little bit of a test here on the bounce, but there was the opportunity to get out before that on this little dip here, which you can see it might look like a little dip, but if you draw a line across, you're not that far off the low of the day at the close, even though time decay had more of a chance to really kick in by here. VIX spiking and this coming down really helped a lot. So really nice trade, really easy trade. I haven't lost a trade yet with these guys. Absolutely highly recommend the service. It's not expensive. It's just 150 a month or 300 per quarter. This is the most popular one, or 1500 for lifetime, although we actually did technically close that. But for my audience, if you message me or if you're part of Theta Traders and you want to potentially get in on this, I can always reopen it for you. No problem whatsoever. All right, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.